In this video, I'm going to show you how to strategically craft the About section of your LinkedIn profile if you're a business owner or entrepreneur or marketer so you can attract new customers. It starts right now. Hey, I'm Brooke Miles and welcome back to another video. The About section of your LinkedIn profile is super important because it's near the top of your profile and way more people read the top of your profile than the bottom of your profile. This video will cover how much to write, what to write, and other tips and tricks. But first, if you don't already have an About section, click on Add Profile section just under your banner. Then click on About. You'll see that mine is already added, but this is where you'll add yours if you don't already have one. If you're ready to edit your already existing About section, scroll down a wee bit to the About section here, click on the pencil, and edit. Now for the tips. Technically, you have up to 2,000 characters, which is about 1 page on a Microsoft Word document, but don't go that far. Try to pack everything into 3 lines if you can, because LinkedIn only shows the first 3 lines of your About section. After that, people would have to click on See More, and they may or may not do that because people are busy and impatient and stressed. Of course, 3 lines isn't always possible. My About section is 6 lines if you include the paragraph break, but get it as close to 3 lines as you can. Remember that in marketing, you need to be brief. Brevity equals clarity and happiness. Wordiness equals clutter and stress. If your headline is the 30-second elevator pitch, then the About section is the 60-second elevator pitch. And by the way, if you need help crafting your LinkedIn headline, I'll include a link to my video about LinkedIn headlines at the end of this video. Now, no matter what you say in the About section, put your most important stuff in the first 3 lines, because that's all people are guaranteed to see. So what should you say? Just 2 things. First, address your customer's pain. Second, tell them how you'll solve the pain. People buy from you because you make their pain go away. So here's your chance to remind them that they do have a pain, and secondly, you will make it go away. Here's an example with the first 2 sentences of my own profile. Most entrepreneurs struggle to create a social media program they can be proud of. That's the problem. Whether you need ongoing management or one-on-one training, my team and I will help you look like a social media rock star. That's the solution. Also, put in as many keywords as you can to trigger the LinkedIn algorithm so you show up in more searches. Let's say you're a realtor. Some keywords you might include are real estate, realtor, first-time home buyers, home sellers, new construction, luxury homes, real estate investments, and relocations. Really quickly, if you're liking this video, please hit the subscribe button because it'll really boost my self-esteem. Thanks. Even if you can't fit all of these keywords in the first 3 lines of your About section, put them towards the end of the About section. Even if other people don't see the words, LinkedIn will see it, and that will help the algorithm. Here's the About section for Ann Peoples' LinkedIn profile. You'll see she lists some of the keywords towards the bottom. Let me tell you what not to say in the About section, and that is sharing your entire life story. What? Surely people want to know all about me. No, it's about how you solve people's problems. It's not about your formative years, your education, or how you started in this career, then went to this career and that career before you landed on the career you love. It's about how you solve people's problems now. And if you do want to share how you're passionate about something, it better relate to how you solve people's problems right now. I think I made that clear. You can also use the About section to highlight a couple of your accomplishments as long as those accomplishments directly relate to how you help your customers. But be careful, you want to speak more in generalities than in specifics because you don't want to run the risk of sharing proprietary information. For instance, don't say, I helped my client, XYZ company, increase their profits by 625% in 2019. Your client, XYZ company, might not be happy that you shared such information. But you could say, as long as it's true, I help my clients improve their profits by on average 200% within 1 to 2 years. This is super important. Write your About section, in fact your entire profile, in the first person. In other words, refer to yourself as me, myself, and I. Do not refer to yourself in the third person, in other words he or she, unless you like being perceived as pompous. Brooke Miles has a proven track record of double-digit growth in an array of industries. She's highly regarded for her razor-sharp strategies and keen business acumen. You might write your resume in the third person, but LinkedIn is not your resume. It's a virtual networking tool, and you need to speak like a natural person. Also, be sure to include the contact information in your About section, like I did right here. You might wonder, why include contact information in the About section when there's already a Contact section up above? That's because only your first-degree connections can see the Contact section. So if someone isn't connected to you yet, you still need to give them an opportunity to reach out to you. Also, consider using the About section of your LinkedIn profile as a recruitment tool if you or your team are hiring. Simply add a quick mention of the job posting in the About section. Remember, you're here to help everyone, including job candidates. Finally, if you need help crafting your LinkedIn headline to complement the About section, click on the video in the top right corner. And if you want to be absolutely sure you're notified of our latest content, be sure to subscribe and click the notifications bell. Thanks, and see you in the next video.